So here you see, one side we are having whiteboard and another side we are having so that we can see and draw the diagram also. So the topic is force of friction. So one student was asking frictional forces are there or not. So this is here. So force of friction, what is that? Let us understand first that one. Force of friction is the force which is opposing the motion of an object. What it is doing, it is the motion of an object's surface. Means you are having surface or floor of your house, and you are moving a ball. You have rolled down a ball that is made up of anything like when this tennis ball, a rubber ball. It will move for some time, and after some time it will stop. Isn't it? Is it happening or not, beta? Yes or no? Then it will stop. So how this happens? It is because of the force of friction. This ball is moved, and after some time it will stop because one force is there that is opposing the motion or movement of this ball. After that force is acted upon by the surface on this ball. On this ball, this is acted by the floor. See here, garden is there and grass surface is stopping the movement or motion of this ball, and after some time it will stop. Okay, so what is happening here? Here friction is put by this floor and pushing force. What we have done? We have thrown on the floor the ball, that is our pushing force, and due to it is moving, it is in motion. But the friction force exerted upon this ball by is lessening the speed or velocity of this ball, and after some time it will stop. Okay. So examples are what? A ball rolling on the ground gradually slows down, one example, and comes to rest or stop due to force of friction. Second, if we stop pedaling a bicycle, it will slows down. You are watching this diagram here. This one person or one cycle really is there. We are pedaling it. We are moving the pedals with our legs. It will not stop. If we are not pedaling, then what will happen? This floor or road will exert the force of friction on the tires of this bicycle, and they will come to stop. Okay. So this is happening in this case. And next, an object with uniform motion will continue to move with uniform motion if forces acting on it are balanced. Means pushing force and frictional forces are balanced. So let us understand this one by this bicycle example. Whenever this fellow who is pedaling this bicycle, continuously he is pedaling, then the pushing force and they are equal, then it will not stop. Uniform motion will be there. And likewise we are seeing that in engine cases like bus, train, and this motorcycle is pushing force on the tires of this bus or car, and the frictional force and pushing force are equal. Then they are having uniform motion. With uniform speed they are moving on that road. But unbalanced forces are there. One is more or less, like pushing force and frictional force both are different. Then the speed and direction of the motion will change. It can increase or it can decrease also. If the unbalanced force is removed, then it will come again to move with speed that it had acquired till then. जितनी उसकी स्पीड उस टाइम होती है वापस उसी स्पीड को it will maintain. Okay, clear बेटा सबको? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Next is Galileo's experiment of motion on an object on an inclined surface. Inclined surface जो थोड़ी मुड़ी हुई होती है. So what is happening here? It is saying what? Let me draw one diagram here in this. Remove all the sentences from here. Okay. So what is happening here? This is one surface, and this inclined means thoda sa, inclined means so one ball is rolled down from this surface from here, then come to the end of one surface, and from it will again go to the next inclined surface. So whenever we change this one, what is happening? A marble roll means here you can understand one ball is there. Marble rolls down an inclined plane, its velocity increases, and when it goes up to the second inclined plane, this is one plane, this is second plane. Its velocity decreases. Whenever it is coming down, the velocity will be increased, and whenever it is going upward on the second inclined surface, the velocity will decrease. And definitely it will happen. You can do this experiment at your home also, by taking some two planes and moving the ball. First one, see my hands here. इधर से चलाया इतना जाता है. So this is my hand. This is how you can make one experiment or make one demonstration at your home. Then you see, whenever it is coming down, the speed will increase, and whenever it is going upward in surface, that speed will or velocity will decrease. If the inclination of both the planes are equal, they are equal angles, then the marble will reach the same height which it has rolled down. If it has crossed this height, h1, in this one, with their inclination are same with same angles, then it will cover the same height h2. Then here in this case, h1 and h2 are same. h1 and h2 are same. If the inclination of two surfaces are equal, then the height reached on the two planes by that particular ball will be same. Okay. If the inclination of second plane is decreased, then it will travel more distance to reach the original height. Then what will happen? If I change the inclination, then it will cover more distance here. It will cover more distance here in this case to reach the top plane. If I the distance will increase. Here is distance is increasing in this case, in both cases. If the inclination of second plane is made horizontal means this one and this is flattened or parallel to the horizontal, then what will happen? The marble means the ball will travel forever trying to reach the same height. From here it will move to the here, and it will continue to move if the pushing force is made uniform. An unbalanced force is required to change the motion of marble, but no force is needed to sustain the uniform motion of the marble or ball. So unbalanced force means frictional force will stop. So this experiment's purpose is to make you understand that how motion on object is changed or unchanged on an inclined surface. So that may be similar with height.
ये सोनम का फार्म देख
हाँ,
लो,
मतलब
मिस्टेक तो ये नहीं तो फिर मैं बता देना तो आपको भर दिया ना, इसने भर दिया ना।
Then the height will be same, and if you are inclining it more, then the height reached by that particular ball will be more, and the time to reach that particular height will be more than the same inclined surface. Okay. Then Newton's laws of motion. First look we will study, and the rest will we be studying on from Monday onwards. Newton's first law is saying that an object remains in state of rest or in uniform motion line unless compelled to change that state by an applied force. Means this pen is here. Okay. Is it visible to all of you? This pen is put on my surface.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now it is
Yes,
in.
sir.
It is almost stand. It is put stand. It is put here. But whenever I apply force, it will fall down. Means this is said by Newton. It is said by Newton's in first law. An object remains in state of rest or uniform motion. It rest or in motion. In motion. If the force applied on that one doesn't change the state of that particular object. So first one is inertia. Natural tendency of object to remain in a state of rest or uniform motion is called inertia. See in first example, here what is happening. The glass is there, over it one paper is put and one coin is put here. If it is this person is not putting its force on this paper or on this what to say coin, that will not move, it will be on rest. But whenever it is putting the force, it is putting force on that paper, the coin and this paper will move from this glass and their position will be changed. So this is said by Newton's law of motion, and to remain in state of rest or motion is known as inertia. That's why this law of first law of motion is also known as law of inertia. Clear about this one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes.
Please.
No, sir.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.